Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Daza takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fouled off.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Glove by Taylor. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here is C.J. Cron.
Number 25.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, after that extra base hit,
A swing and a miss. That retire. And now in the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one down, no one aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
No strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is popped up, and no one will get this one.
put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And here's a bunt attempt foul. What's he thinking out? first pitch of the AB on its way. Elias Diaz is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taylor's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
That is good. The third baseman.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That is good.
Now into the box, Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
0-2. Here it comes.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his speed a little bit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Max Muncy goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. 0 for the first, and that retires the top of the third set to get underway. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. There goes the runner, lined into left center. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Trevor Story steps in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
And not in time as the run scores. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Snap throw from the catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line drive to center field. Bellinger able to track it down. So now here is DJ Peters as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's running.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Number 3.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now both runners on the move. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Elias Diaz. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Diaz stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Josh Fuentes to the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Popped him up. Muncy has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now to the plate, Jonathan Daza flew out last time up. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the... And now, Corey Seager 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, center fielder.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right,
the
one last
play.
look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. The throw pulls him off the bag. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Max Muncy struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ball 2.
Outside.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Will Smith. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. 0-1 the count. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound.
We'll have to press pause. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits to this point. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Fouled away. This one is launched. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Pitch on the way.
Batter number 24. Second base.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Luis Diaz. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swinging bunt. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Now to the plate, here is DJ Peters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, DJ.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Blackmon, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. We'll take a look at ball 1. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Up next, Chris Taylor struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. To the plate now, Brendan Rodgers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Smith shading to his right. 1 away. Striding in for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fuentes is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So now to the plate, Jonathan Daza, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Next up, Charlie Blackmon. He grounded out last time up. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Now here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The 1-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Bellinger.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit in the air to shallow center. McMahon onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second, and there's out number 2. Next up is Max Muncy. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first.
dragged out.
Ready now is Trevor Story. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. C.J. Cron stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Standing in now, Ryan McMahon has the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Snap throw to third. 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Elias Diaz the next to hit. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Behind 0-2 now. Cron on second. McMahon at first. 1 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Taylor has it to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
I got the count.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and the Rockies fail to catch. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max.
Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And the pitch. Will Smith is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Next, it'll be DJ Peters, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up, and indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Next to hit, A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with Cigar. This pitch is popped up. Gray has a play, and that will end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Rodgers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Blue Star Gratterall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Popped him up. Seager is there. 1 out. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. At the plate, Jonathan Daza. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. Digging in next, Charlie Blackmon. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Fouled away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he's retired, 1 away. Next up is Chris Taylor. He bounced out last time up. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. And here's a bunt attempt foul. What's he thinking out there, I wonder? A 1 pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess.
Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. In now, C.J. Cron as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to stand in is Ryan McMahon, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with Robert Stevenson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cody Bellinger stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
That's a ball.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Justin Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in next, Will Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Austin Barnes will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.